YouTube. Happy episode 50. I thought I'd take this time just to answer a few questions and mention a few things. You've heard me talk the previous videos about it being really hot, really dry. It's October 1st, 2016. Happy October 1st. And the weather has definitely switched. We were in the 80s, 90s all summer long, and then about a week ago, last week, it's been dropping down. I think it's like, what is it, 58 degrees out there today. Drizzly rain, so I can't be running any of the power tools outside, and I really don't want to run them inside. I just cleaned up a little bit of that mess. First off, I want to thank you for subscribing. There's 437 of you as of this morning. Truly, I am thankful for that. I was amazed when I hit 100, and then when I hit 200. So, hopefully, I'm putting out something that you're enjoying, maybe learning something along the way, and down the road, this turns into a travel vlog. Hopefully, you'll keep up, or I'll keep in entertaining you. Excuse me. Let's see, some of the questions I've gotten. Somebody asked about legal aspects in New York, which is the only state I know as far as, that's where I am, making this an RV. When you do a school bus into an RV, you have to paint it a different color. It cannot stay yellow. Can't have any identification as being like a school bus. So I got that covered. As far as being an RV right now, I've got it registered commercial. But to be an RV, it has to have a sleeping area. I've got that. It has to have a place to prepare food, and got that. Running water. It's coming up in the next couple episodes. Heating and cooling. I'm not having air conditioning at this point. That may be in the works down the road. We'll see how it goes. I tend to like it fairly warm. The vents seem to be working pretty good. Heater, got that covered. What else? There was something else. It has to be able to hook up to shore power. I've got that, although I don't plan on using that all that often. And has to be able to dump waste. I have to have 4 of those 6 things, so that's not a problem. The dump of the waste, I'm going to have gray water tanks, or tank, and I'll be dumping that. Because I'm doing a composting toilet, I'm not having a black water tank, so because it's not like you have to have this, it's not a requirement, so and I have to basically go to the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles here, and have pictures. I just take pictures of it all. Take a picture of the outside of the bus, show them that it's blue, not yellow, and probably pay a fee because, hey, it's New York. But I'll get it switched over, get the title switched over to being an RV, and then I'll be all legal with that. As far as the driver's license, I'm still a little hazy on that. Oh, I have to get this weighed too. So, because I need the new weight on it. The driver's license, a lot of that depends on the weight, from what I understand. If it's under a certain weight, then I can just get an RV stamp. Believe there's a road test. Hoping there's no parallel parking. I guess with a school bus there is, but we'll see how that goes. That's down the road, hopefully in the next little bit. I was going to be getting on the road in a couple of weeks. Um, Originally, yesterday was going to be my last day at work. I've just gone down to a couple days a week for the month of October. I'm sticking around till the election. Seems like it's sort of an important thing to do this year. Uh, it always is, but even more so this time. So I'm going to do that and take off right after the election and run as fast as I can away from snow. Let's see, what else? I mentioned black water composting toilet. I did have some questions on that. The upcoming videos, probably the next one, I am going to be putting in a vent. I have a solar powered vent that will basically create a negative pressure. Any fumes that it's generating will be sucked out. Same with the cat pan that's going to be in the same area. Um, I got to do all that. I had questions about people have asked. It's like, why don't I just put in a regular toilet, black water tank, and all that. I'm certified to run a waste treatment plant in Ohio. I did that for a few years at a summer camp where there was 500 campers, all taking showers a lot, all crapping in the toilet, urine, kitchen waste. I mean, kitchen wastes and water and all that stuff going down in. That tank was like 30,000 gallons of, and that was just the main tank before it went out into the treatment system. 30,000 gallons of waste. All that mixed together. But if you think about it, with a black tank, all the solid waste goes in there with some water added around. It sloshes around, basically becomes a pathogen-filled stew. Nasty. When you go to dump it, it's going to go into the whole waste treatment system. Just like when you have sewers. With mine, with any composting toilet, you're adding in some sawdust, for carbon. It all breaks down. Regular ones, it ends up being just a nice soil you can spread out, or you can use it on ornamentals, because it doesn't get hot enough to kill salmonella or E. coli, among other things. I'm doing an earthworm bed one, using red wriggler worms. What worms do is not only go through, everything's going to be breaking down as it is, but the earthworms go through it and they eat bacteria. That's one of their main sources of food is bacteria. They eat E. coli, they eat salmonella, they eat all those different pathogens. So when it's done, the end product of it all is a soil that can be used on food crops, because there's the E. coli, all that pathogens and stuff are gone. So to me, that's a more ecologically sound method of handling my human waste. It's just me and the cat. There's going to be some food waste going in there. No meats, no fats, no dairy, but any vegetable trimmings, any paper. I can rip up, just unless it's waxed paper, I can rip that up and the worms will digest that too. Matter of fact, that is one way to help keep it, the insulation, keep it moist and all that. So, to me, that's a more ecologically sound practice than a black water tank that basically is a biological hazard hanging off the bottom of the bus. So, enough on that. Let's see what else. Not much else. upcoming videos, I'll be doing the plumbing, doing the vent back there, working on how to hang the water tanks, gray and fresh, underneath the bus. And I do need to put a little bit more lighting back there. I'm not sure whether I'm going to go with the same style. Well, I'm going to do LEDs, but whether or not it's going to be puck lights or whatever. You just need a little bit more light back in the hallway. I suppose that's about enough for now. Me just rambling on. Oh yeah, flooring's going in. I got a different kind of flooring that you may not have seen before. A lot of people put in the laminate wood. I'm going to do something a little bit different. Surprise, I tend to do things a little different than most people. I've used it before. I liked it when I used it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to really like it here in the bus. But that'll be coming up eventually. I plan on doing that soon because I'm at the point where I'm not going to be making a big mess in here anymore. As long as I can get away with it, weather outside, I'm going to be doing all the sawing and dust making out there. So anyway, I guess that's enough for now. Happy 50th episode again, and October the 1st. I'll see you in the next few days with another video. All right. Bye, YouTube.